You lit a spark, now I'm in flames, racing through my midnight veins. I try to breathe, I try to slow, but you're the rush I can't outgrow. We started off like nothing wild, but you got under deep in style. Now every word electric skin. You pull me in, I dive right in. My friends all say I lost my grip, but they ain't tasted your eclipse. You're not just heat, you're a design that rewrote every edge of mine. No red lights, no warning signs. I'm flying blind, and I don't mind. This love's a storm, this love's a drug, and I keep falling just because you're unstoppable. In my head, running circles in my bed. You're the fever I can't fake, the crash I'm glad I didn't break. Unstoppable, when you're near, everything just disappears. You're the reason, you're the fight. You're my chaos, my desire. You're every song that won't rewind, the kind of truth that bends my mind. I tried to fight, but now I see. I don't want calm, I want crazy. Don't say slow down, don't say wait. Let's burn it up, accelerate. You touch and logic melts away, with stars that never learn to fade. No exit plan, no rescue boat, just you and me, and all we rode. Don't wanna be saved, don't wanna land. I'm better lost here in your hands. You're unstoppable. You ignite all the dark inside my night. You're the high I crave to keep, the kind of fall I want to leap. Unstoppable, in my chest, you've outpaced all of the rest. You're the risk I'd run again, my forever, not just win. So take the wheel and break the rules. We'll kiss and sparks, ignore the fools. Love like this, don't play it safe. It's reckless, wild, and worth the chase. Unstoppable, let 'em talk. They can't touch what we unlock. You're my thrill and I'm your flame, and I burn it all the same. Unstoppable, don't let go. We've got nowhere else to go. You're the chaos I adore. Let's crash and love some more.
She looks so good in a sundress, driving in the summer, don't need no stress. Living with her and I feel blessed. I wanna take her out, baby, say less. You're like a movie on the big screen. Said she doesn't like guys, but she likes me. Shiny and bright like the moonbeam, trying to steal my heart, I told her not me. She only comes out at night, but the feeling's oh so right. She got that midnight summer glow. I love her, but nobody knows. She only comes out at night, but the feeling's oh so right. She got that midnight summer glow. I love her, but nobody knows. She's a Gemini, but so am I. She can be my girl, hard to find, so independent. She's a dime, and I'm not trying to break her heart. I don't want this to end before it starts. You and me, girl, it's like a work of art. You're my ocean and I'm the shark. She only comes out at night, but the feeling's oh so right. She got that midnight summer glow. I love her, but nobody knows. She only comes out at night, but the feeling's oh so right. She got that midnight summer glow. I love her, but nobody knows.
I said nothing, but I meant everything. Silence was my only sin. You looked at me like I was whole, but I was drowning just to begin. Every glance a paragraph, every sigh a hidden path. I spoke in gestures, broken lines, but you never read between the signs. You smiled like you understood, but left me where I barely stood. I reached for you, quiet hands, wrote love in air you couldn't scan. You wanted words, I gave you breath. You needed proof, I gave you depth. But not all truth wears open skin. Some love only speaks within. Mute confessions held in my chest. You heard my silence, not the rest. I screamed in stillness, prayed in looks, wrote my love in unread books. Mute confessions, what I withheld was louder than what I ever spelled. You wanted loud, I gave you true, but I was mute, just not for you. I memorized the way you moved, the shape your name made in a room. I learned your moods like sacred hymns, but never let you see my limbs of longing, fear, and quiet ache. The parts of me I couldn't fake. I loved you more than I could say, and that's what drove you far away. You searched my mouth for what I felt, but my soul had already knelt. I loved you soft, I loved you still, and that silence was my will. Mute confessions under my skin. Each heartbeat hid the war within. You thought I never really cared, but darling, I was just too scared. Mute confessions, lips stay closed, but my eyes told you more than most. If you just listen past the noise, you might have heard my voiceless voice. It's not that I had nothing to say, I had too much in every way, so much it wouldn't fit the air, so I just loved you unaware. Mute confessions carved in time, echoes now that don't rewind. You moved on, but if you knew I loved you just without the cue. Mute confessions, mine alone, a quiet love that's overgrown. You missed the storm behind my eyes, so now I whisper my goodbyes. Diamond rings, no plans to stay, no promises we have to say. But when you breathe, I lose control. Your silence speaks louder than soul. You don't talk about forever, you don't even stay till dawn. But somehow we're still tethered, even though the thread feels gone. No white dress, no goodbyes, just your hand under city lights. We don't need a vow to be real, cause what we've got we both can feel. No vows, no chains, just pleasure wrapped in pain. You say nothing with your lips, but I still drown in every kiss. Vowless, we don't promise, we don't try, we don't ask for reasons why, but I still come back every night. Vowless, we're a story made of smoke, always close but never spoke. You're the truth I never write. We dance like we've got no past, just fading beats that never last. But when your fingers brush my skin, I forget what could have been. You won't call me mine or yours, but we both close that unmarked door. You love me like a secret kept, but it's deeper than you've ever let. No vows, no name, still I feel you just the same. We're a flame with no clear start, but it's burning through my heart. Vowless, when our love is by design, but you stay inside my mind like a whisper out of time. Vowless, we don't write it in the sky, but this ink won't let me lie. I'm still yours without the lie. They don't see us, but we're here in the quiet, crystal clear. No waltz and no goodbye, just a look that doesn't die. Vowless, not forever, not for sure, but I've never needed more than your breath behind the night. Vowless, even silence makes me fall. You never said it, but I know it all. We're vowless and still alive. You wear danger like designer. Kiss me slow, then pull me under. Your touch is velvet laced with flame. I know the rules, but play your game. Cherry lips and poison eyes, every word's a pretty lie, but I still come back for more. You're the thrill I can't ignore. You're the habit I can't shake. Every high, sweet heartbreak, wrapped in lace, wrapped in sin. Pull me close and reel me in. Toxic, sweet, sugar and pain, got me dancing in your hurricane. I know it's wrong, but feels so right. Bleeding love in neon light. You're the fever in my veins, the pleasure twisted into chains. I try to run, I fall apart. You own this reckless, fragile heart. Toxic sweetheart. You say forever like a dare, then disappear into the air. But just one call and I'm back in, like a moth chasing your skin. Your love's a drug, I overdose. Every smile a fatal dose, but I sip it like it's wine, losing track of all the lines. You're the ache I crave each night, the wrong that somehow feels so toxic sweetheart. Maybe love's supposed to hurt. When it's yours I know it's worse, but I'd rather die in your flame than live without your name. Toxic sweetheart, kiss me slow, set me on fire, let it show. I'll be yours no matter the cost, even if I'm always lost. You're the echo in my scars, the ghost inside my beating heart. Can't undo, can't restart. You'll always be my toxic sweetheart. What is this and how did you get here? I could listen all night to your old records. Let's not complicate things any further. Cheers and love. Hey, if you wanna hang out, if you wanna hang out, if you wanna hang out, just take your coat off and rest your bones. Your dog is funny and thinks I'm a joke. Could this be the real thing, do you suppose? Cheers and love. Hey, if you wanna hang out, if you wanna hang out, if you wanna hang out. I've been listening to your old records. I want you to know you make my day better. It's really not complicated, so I'll see you later. Cheers and love. Hey, if you wanna hang out, if you wanna hang out, if you wanna hang out.
moonlight smile. Wanna stay here for a while. Every moment's got a glow. We don't rush, we just flow. Starlight Avenue, hearts on fire. No end game, no empire. If the night decides to end, we'll just rewind and start again. Taxi horns and midnight talk, side by side on a moonlit walk. Your laughter hits like sugar high, got me spinning, I can't lie. Flash of gold in your midnight smile. Wanna stay here for a while. Every moment's got a glow. We don't rush, we just flow. We just fly. The moon is whispering in low tones tonight. Shadows dance where the darkness bites. I walk a path where the echoes sway, lost in a haze where dreams decay. The city cries with a haunted beat. Every stone remembers the heat. Smoke in my lungs, the stars turn to black. Dreams dissolve, no way back. Underneath the neon scars I'll hide, where the night tears through with restless pride. I'm tangled in this ghostly fight, caught in shadows in the moonlight. The pavement hums, secrets run deep. The air so thick, it makes me weep. The rhythm skips with a trembling sigh. I count the tears that the sky can't dry. Dark eyes glare, stories untold. Life's a dice game, the nights unfold. The echoes of silence keep me awake, dreaming of dawn, but the night's a snake. Underneath the neon scars I'll hide, where the night tears through with restless pride. I'm tangled in this ghostly fight, caught in shadows in the moonlight. The pavement hums, secrets run deep. The air so thick, it makes me weep. The rhythm skips with a trembling sigh. I count the tears that the sky can't dry. scars I'll hide, where the night tears through with restless pride. I'm tangled in this ghostly fight, caught in shadows in the moonlight.
Hey. .3:12 and I'm still wide awake, swiping through ghosts I shouldn't chase. Your name's lit up like a mistake, but I type it anyway. We said we're better off alone, but silence echoes through my phone. I told my friends I moved along, but every night feels so damn wrong. You left your hoodie, I left my pride. Now all that's left is you online. I swore I wouldn't care this time, but here I am on message line. I shouldn't want this, I shouldn't try, but I'm still scrolling through our lies. I know it's dumb, I know it's late, but baby, this can't just be fate. You're still up, I shouldn't send it, but my heart can't defend it. This lonely feels expensive, and your name's still so offensive. You're still up, just one more hit, even if we never fit. My mind says no, but I admit I just wanna feel a bit. I know your light's been off for days, but I remember all your ways. That look you gave before goodbye still haunts me in this neon sky. I didn't mean to care this long, but missing you just feels so strong. I'll need forever just tonight. Lie to me and say it's right. We're not in love, we're just addicted to damage that feels so scripted. I know you're not the answer now, but I still wanna ask somehow. You're still up, I shouldn't press in, but this ache won't let it end. This isn't love, it's just pretend, but maybe we could still pretend. You're still up, no reply yet, but I keep checking full of regret. If silence is the only text, then maybe that's the one I get. Delete the draft, type it again, hoping for a hit from a maybe friend. I hate this version of me at 3 a.m., but I still ask you now and then. You still up, just in case, if you're alone in your own space. Maybe we're just misplaced, but I still see your name still chase. You're still up, no lights on, guess I knew it all